In Power BI, measures are defined calculations on your data that are performed at the time of your query. Measures are calculated as you interact with your reports and aren't stored in your database. To create measures, we use DAX, and DAX is a very powerful language that helps us to do some big calculations with predefined functions and expressions. Specifically, it is very useful when it comes to time-based calculation, and it is a very powerful in such a way that you will define things once and you can use them anywhere in the table. Let's look at an example. Jen is a sales manager at Contoso. Jen has been asked to provide reseller sales projections over the next fiscal year. Jen decides to base the estimates on last year's sales amount, and with a 6% annual increase resulting from various promotions that are scheduled over the next 6 months. To report the estimates, Jen imports last year's sales data into Power BI desktop. Jen then drags last year's sales onto the report canvas. It appears in a chart visualization as single value, that is sum of all the reseller series from the last year. Jen needs a measure to calculate sales projections for the coming year, which will be based on last year's sales multiplied by 1.06 to account for the expected 6% increase in the business. For this calculation, Jen will create a measure using the new measure feature. To create a measure in report view, select new measure from the modeling tab. We'll go to modeling, and from the new measure, from the formula bar, you can enter the DAX expression that defines your measure. As you enter the calculation, Power BI suggests relevant DAX functions and data fields. You will also receive a tooltip that explains some of the syntax and function parameters. And if your calculation is long, you can add extra line breaks in the expressions by typing Alt-Enter. Let's see our practical approach on it. We'll create a projected sales column, projected sales, and as per the scenario we have, we will use a sum function over here. You can see we have different functions over here with the help of the tooltips what these functions does. So we will use a sum function, and we'll call a column over here which is reseller sales, this one, and it will be multiplied by 1.06 as per the 6% increase in the expected revenue. So we will hit enter. Before hitting enter, I would like to tell you about the expression that if it is long, so you can have alter enter, and it can be available in the second line, so you can most probably have a good indentation of your code over here. Enter. So you can see over here we have the projected sales column has been integrated, and this is our measure. After you created a new measure, it will appear in one of the tables on the fields pane, which is found on the right side of the screen. Power BI inserts the new measure into whichever table you have currently selected. While it doesn't matter exactly where the measure is located in your data, you can easily move it by selecting the measure. I will select this measure and then go towards the home table and select the tables. Wherever I want to send this column, I will send this measure. In fact, I will send it to the different table. Like if I hit the date, so you can see over here there is no projected sales column over here, and it has been shifted towards into the date table. I will hit back and hit to the reseller sales table as well. Now you can use a measure like any other table column. Just drag and drop it into the report canvas or visualization fields. Measures also integrate seamlessly with slicers, segmenting your data on the fly, which means that you can define a measure once and then use it in many different visualization. Like I will select the stack column chart, and instead of it I will select the clustered column chart over here. and I will drag to make it a maximize a bit. I will send the year and the original sales that we have and the projected sales. If I make it a bit large for you, so you can see over here we have this one. We have sales for $4,000 and projected sales is $4,240. We can also have data colors, or we can go to the view and change the theme of the charts as well. Now we will see some calculated tables. Calculated tables is a function within DAX. Most of the time you can input the data in your model from an external data source. However, calculated tables provide intermediate calculations in data that you want stored as a part of the model rather than as a part of a query. You can use calculated tables, for example, to cross-join two tables. To create a calculated table, go to the data view in the Power BI desktop. Now go to the new table. So you have the new table available here. Type the new name of the table. I will use the name of the table will be country, and I will be using the distinct functions from DAX. And what is the distinct function? We will go and check in our Power BI documentation. Distinct table returns a table by removing duplicate rows from another table or expression, and this is the syntax and these are the parameters. I will provide you the link of this documentation in the description below, so you can have you can have a look what is the syntax and what is the definition of this function. In our practical approach, we will have the unique fields of the country, so I will use the distinct function, and here I will use country column and bracket close and hit enter. Here you go. You have the distinct and unique name of the countries. So all of the redundant data by the countries has been removed and we have unique rows. After the new table has been created, you can use your calculated tables as you would any other table in relationships, formulas, and reports. Analyzing time-based data with the Power BI is a simple process. The modeling tools in Power BI desktop automatically generate fields that let you drill down through time periods. When you create a table visualization in your report by using a date field, Power BI desktop automatically includes breakdowns by time period. For example, the single date field in the date table was automatically separated into year, quarter, month, and day by Power BI. Let's have a quick look to the time-based data. I will go to the report view, hit back. I will use the table 1 over here. I will use the clustered column chart, and here in the values I will put the sales, and to create a drill through I will put all of my options in the axes. I will make it a bit large for you so you can view it easily. So we have states, and in the states we have regions, and in the regions we have multiple managers, and in manager we have a salesperson working under managers. We have categories of the products, we have subcategories, and in the end we would like to see the data by month. So here you can see right now we have the state over here, so the data in the clustered chart is represented according to the states. Now I will go towards the data drill over here and click drill down. So you can see here we have the drill is on over here now. So if I want to go to Hawaii, So you can see we have South region, and if I click on it, we have the manager, and after that we have the salesperson. After we have a category, we have subcategory, and in the end we have month. And in the month we can say that we have around $4,000 sales has been acquired. And secondly, we have drill up. If you want to see the previous data, so you can click drill up and see the data is changing right now. You can also drill down through all the data that is shown on the visual instead of through one selected period. To do so, you go to the next level in the hierarchy with the double row. If I click over here, you can see we have different states with the different regions, and after that we have the managers, after that we have the salesperson, and after that we have a category, subcategory, and months. So this is the another way to view your data. I will go back from here and I can select any of the states, and here I can see the state wise data with the help of the drill. So what you have learned so far: introduction to the modeling data, how to manage the data relationships, how to create the calculated columns, how you can optimize the data models, how you can create the measures, how you can create the calculated tables, explore the time-based data through drill, and last but not the least, we have a quiz to check your knowledge. Please click on this link and test your knowledge. We have a couple of questions regarding your data modeling chapters. And congratulations! In this module, you have learned how to create relationships between your data sources and optimize data. These skills will help you pull clean data from several different sources.